Well, it looks like a lovely day again today, which is fantastic, because we want to get the rest of the field collected today. I guess that we need to row it up, we need to put it into some nice rows, and then get this baler wherever it is. I still haven't seen it yet. It's definitely not in one of these sheds, so he's probably left it out somewhere, I expect, in a bush or something. But look at that, it looks great. Don't know how much of a job this is going to be. I think the wind rower that he has is really small. It's going to make this difficult. In fact, we're going to kind of double the work, because we're going to have to go up and then back down on ourselves just to create one row. So that is going to be a little bit of a pain, but not too bad. I'm sure it will be fine. So I had to change my plans a little bit. That evening after the grass was cut, it's drying out really nice during the day. We had a shower, probably about an hour long shower, and obviously it just got everything soaking wet. So the following morning I had to go out again, give it another rake with the tedder just to try and separate it a bit, and then we've had to leave it 2 more days now, just until it's re-dried out again. But it is looking really good. So we kept hold of the tedder. I did think initially we probably could have returned it straight away, but he's had to pay a little bit more on the lease now. Honestly, I don't know how many times I've moved this for him. It's more handy to us than it is to him, but I bet no doubt he'll want 500 quid for it, just like everything else. But yeah, we need to get on with that now. So the weather forecast, that is actually due to rain. We're alright for a minute, but probably later on today it's due to rain. So I'm just going to have to put my garden centre visit on hold, because we have got that huge field, which by the way he still doesn't know I've cut it. He has no idea I've cut that. So he keeps making little comments about how long it took me to do that one field, but he has no idea. I'm sure he'll be happy. It'll be a nice surprise for him when we start bringing in quite a few bales. To be honest, I'm thinking maybe we just pile them up in here. Doesn't seem to use this shed a great deal. But we're going to have to get on with it. Maybe we can get to the garden centre a little bit later on this afternoon. Maybe I'll have to do it tomorrow. That's the sort of thing we can do during the rain anyway. So, right, let's just pop over here, knock on the door. Don't need to knock on the door, he's seen me.
Morning, my handsome.
Good morning. So, I'm just going to get straight on with stuff today. I'm not going to go to the garden centre yet, because although it's looking lovely, I do know that the rain is forecast for a bit later on. So, listen, I just want to mention, I know you've got the rower, and it will make the rows, but given I'm a bit concerned about the time before it starts to rain, can you get hold of anything a bit bigger? Because this potentially, I mean, we could lose it all. If it starts raining before I've baled it, then we're in a bit of trouble, and you're going to have to get ordering and spending more money on bales again.
Yeah, don't you worry about that, my handsome. I already found them. I found them yesterday. I seen how long it took you to cut that bloody field. I was thinking, Christ, I'm going to lose all of it in this bloody rain, because you work a bit slow, don't you?
Wow. Yeah, maybe I do work a bit slow, but you know, it's better to do it slowly and properly, isn't it?
Wow, I suppose so. Sounds like a bloody rubbish excuse to me. But anyway, I have ordered one. They can't deliver it though, so you're going to have to go and get it.
Oh, that's alright. I can go and get it. I've been there before. I've hired some stuff from them before. Is it ready to go now? Because I want to get straight on with this.
Yeah, they had it there since yesterday, actually, my bird. You just got to head up to their bloody storage yard to get it.
Oh yeah, no worries. I know where that is. No problem. Alright, well, I'm just going to go now. I'll give you a shout when I'm done, but time is not on our side today. Wow, I might as well keep the tedder attached and just take that back with me, really. It's saving a few quid, wouldn't it? They were due to come and collect it, but what's the point if I'm going there anyway? We'll probably need the tractor to bring back the rower. I didn't even ask him how big it was, but I'm just going to have to trust him. Hopefully he's got one of a half decent size anyway. But again, he might not have done, because he honestly has no idea that we've cut that big field, so he's probably assumed we only need a small one anyway. But we'll head on down. We'll see what we got. Hopefully it's a half decent size. If I can get this rode up nice and quickly, it shouldn't take too long to bale it. We've been here before. This is where we came to get the cedar. It's been a little while, but yeah, we've definitely been here before. Someone else must have that cedar because it's not even there now, which is strange this time of the year. Kind of it's beginning of October now. Unless someone is doing what I did, maybe they're planting some oil seed, or maybe they're just planting some grass or something, I don't know. Right, let's put up here. This looks like a good place to pop it. I will stop the tractor. Okay, let's get all of this disconnected. Lovely. And I'm assuming, when I seen it as I drove in, but is that it there? That's a half decent size, you know, when that folds down. Good man. He's done a good job. Potentially it always it's going to row it all to one side again, but that is twice the width of what I was thinking. So let me just pop into their office and just make sure that that definitely is the one. Ideal, thank you, mate. Yeah, that is the one. So we'll just get it connected up and head straight on back. We've got no time to waste today. All connected up, looks pretty good, to be honest. I hope this has the power to pull it. Again, I can't imagine these really drain a lot of power. It's only spinning 2 wheels around, really, but we're definitely lacking the power, so, wow, fingers crossed. Right, just pulling back up to the farm now. Hopefully, we won't have too many problems manoeuvring this. I hope not, but it is quite big. Right, let's take this nice and wide. I know he's quite precious of his gate, so I'm going to make sure I don't hit that. Right, lovely. So we're not mucking around today, straight into that field. Again, it all looks quite new, lots of hydraulics and things on it, so it should unfold itself nice and easy. I am going to go all the way around the outside again, just to try and pull the grass away from kind of all the weeds, I guess. Now let's make sure we are in. Put that button down. Is it working? Lovely. And then lower the lever. Brilliant. I'm just going to get out and check before I turn it on, because actually it does look like it puts it all into the middle, which is brilliant. He actually did a good job. This is a real decent rower. Right, well, let's get on it. I've not used anything this big before, so I'm quite happy and quite excited to give it a go. Now, let's try and pull all of this away from the outer edges. Now, we are going to have a bit of an issue with the hill again, but I think that's just a given. But look at those rows. That looks brilliant. And it is going to get through this field pretty quick. Yeah, not too bad at all. Right, I'm going to keep going. Hopefully this is not going to take too long. Okay, job well done. Look at that. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Now let's just get this lifted up, because we will not fit through the gate. And we'll get straight on with the next field. This really isn't taking too long at all, so that maybe half an hour to do that. Not bad. So I'll just do the same again. Just get inside of the gate, hopefully. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Get it lowered. There we go. Put that pretty close to that hedge there actually, but it is okay. Right, straight up. Same again I think. I'm just going to try and take the grass away from the edges, just to clear our path a little bit. Okay, lovely. Look at that. Job well done. Just quickly touching up around the outer edges again. I made a bit of a mess of it all, so I'm just quickly tidying it all up again. But wow, there is so much hay on this field. He's going to be so happy. Well, he should be anyway. Make a change. That's it, I think. It looks pretty good. Right, let's just get this PTO deactivated a moment, and we'll try and get it all folded back up. Lovely. Right, while it's doing that, look at this. That's a lot of hay. It's also going to be a lot of work. Brilliant. I'm really happy with what I've done. Right, let's park this up. Right, we'll head back down. I've got to try and figure out where this baler is, because I've still not seen it. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Right, I think we'll just park this rower up here. Yeah, it'll be fine there. I don't know if they're collecting or whether we got to drop it back. I'm not too sure, but we'll leave that there for a minute. Let's head on down. Find out where Mr Trevaskis is. He's not even in the house anymore. He's not in the house. I don't know why I assumed he was. He's probably stood there right in front of us with his cows. Where is he? Oh, there he is. What a surprise.
Hello, my handsome. I tell you what, I don't understand. I bought you that bloody great windrower, and it still took you bloody ages to do that little field. The hell is wrong with you?
That was a quick job. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't take me very long at all. Anyway, where's the baler? Come on, I've had a look around. It's not in any sheds. Where on earth is it?
Oh, it's around by me combine.
What do you mean your combine? You haven't got a combine.
Yes, I have. It's in that field. Round the back there, my bird. You've seen it. Bloody great yellow thing it is.
Oh, what, the one with all its wheels hanging off of it, you mean?
Yeah, that's it. It worked lovely, it did. Until the wheel fell off.
Okay, but that's outside. The baler's with it?
Yeah, the baler's with it. It's alright. It can handle a bit of bloody rain, can it?
Okay, alright then. Well, as long as it's still working properly, then no worries. So, I'll just... I think I've seen the entrance, actually, to that field. Is it the one just down there, towards where the mower was, but turned to the right, yeah? I did notice that gate.
Yeah, that's the one, my bird.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll get straight on with it then. Does it still work?
Yes! Of course it bloody does. Wow, it did 2 years ago anyway.
Oh god. Right. Wow. I know roughly then whereabouts the baler would be, but I mean that combine. I don't know. It's all pretty overgrown there. I hope this isn't going to be a problem. We'll soon find out. Let's get this disconnected. Okay, so down here again. Second time this week. And I'm pretty sure I've seen it anyway when we were dropping the mower back. As I was pulling back out of the yard. Yeah, there we go, look. So this one here, we'll just swing that gate open a moment. And we'll go and have a look. So this must be another grass field that he's got. So much grass. For someone who's got so much grass, I don't understand, why does he buy bales? Silly old man. Right. Do you know, I never noticed this before. I noticed that old combine there because it doesn't look in the best shapes and its wheels are not where they should be. In fact, I have wondered whether or not we'd be able to get that fixed. I mean, for a change, if he his usual deal of everything seems to be 500 quid, if he wants to give us that for 500 quid, I reckon we can get that repaired for probably a little bit of money, but we can have ourselves a nice combine there. Don't know what the lizard's all about though. Never seen a lizard one before. It kind of looks like someone stuck that sticker to it actually. I'll have to try and find out what kind of actual combine it is, to be honest. Maybe we can do something with it. But anyway, that's not why we're here. This is the baler. Yeah, it's going to use all the power of that tractor just to pull it out from those brambles. But we'll do it. We'll give it a go. It looks relatively clean compared to most of his equipment though, to be fair. Does not look like it makes very big bales though. Wow. We'll soon find out, won't we? Okay, right. I've just connected it. So let's give this a go. Come on. I mean, the tractor's going to pull it out no problem, but I don't want to rip it apart. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, right. That will do. It's free. I'm not as confident as he is that this is going to work. If that's the kind of way that he stores his important equipment, I'm not so sure that's going to work. I'll have to have a quick look of it, I think, first of all. It needs various things like twine in place. I've never actually done it myself on real working equipment, but I had done it when I did a little small course at college back along. So I'll have to check the bale twine and make sure it is all in there, but that's not as bad as it looks. So let's just close this gate up a moment. Just pull that behind us. Lovely, there we go. Wow. Let's head on up to the field when I've got a bit more of a clearance in the field. I'll have a quick check over and make sure it's ready to go. Well, I've checked it over, it looks pretty good. It's also running quite well. Doesn't look like anything seized in there, which is great. It definitely had the twine and things just inside that cover there. So hopefully it's going to be alright. Again, it's definitely not the biggest in the world though. That is not, looking at it square on, that's not going to make very big bales. Okay, well, we're lined up. We're lined up with the first swath, so let's just lower that pickup down. Good, it's still running. I didn't want to stop running it just in case, so it's still going. I mean, we'll take it slow. It looks good though. It's picking it up alright. It's looking pretty good. Let's just follow this along, drop off our first bale, and then we'll just have a quick look and make sure it's actually tying it properly. But so far so good. Well, that's the first bale just on its way out. Gives us a chance to have a quick look inside as well. It's slightly worn, isn't it? But it looks good. It looks alright. And to be honest, oh dear, if I can catch it again, can I stop it? Slow down. I can't even stop it. It's too heavy. We'll just let it roll. When it stops rolling, I mean, the good thing is I can check it over right the way around, and actually it does look like it's done a good job. It's twined it up alright. Yeah, not too bad at all. Hey, at least one thing, we've only got to come to one place to collect all the bales rather than drive around the field. Could be worse. Normally the problem we have is the power. The problem I seem to have this time round is the traction, because this will not grip at all. It's alright, we're getting there. Just got to try and keep the grip going. Well, I tell you what, this is an absolute nightmare. It's the traction. It doesn't have enough weight on the back of it, this tractor. As soon as I lower the pickup, the wheels just start to spin, and the force of that pickup on the ground is lifting the back of the tractor. It's not ideal at all. I'm going to turn this all off a minute, get it disconnected. There is another tractor in the shed. I am going to try it, because I don't know if it actually has much more horsepower, but it certainly looks a heck of a lot heavier. So we'll give it a go. We'll swap them over. Oh, fuel light has just come on as well. I better let him know. Now, his 4 or 5 or 6 bales that he was saying about in this field, he was pretty adamant. I'm pretty sure he's already got more than that. We haven't even touched the other field yet. So there was, yeah, I mean there's a good 7 or 8 bales in this field already. But then I suppose it's quite overgrown. He's probably not cut it in a while, so there's probably more grass in here than he realised. But if we've already got this out of this field, what on earth are we going to get out of that big one? Okay, well let's give this one a go. I don't know, have I driven this before? I'm not too sure. But it certainly looks heavier. It looks much heavier. That looks like a solid lump of metal. So we'll give it a go. The main reason I've never tried to use it is that the wheels are all the same size. I imagine the turning circle on this tractor is probably awful. Definitely not something you'd use for cutting grass or rowing, that's for certain. But maybe it can do the baling. Feels torquey, feels a bit gruntier. Yeah, its turning circle though is awful. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm going to make this. Wow. Okay. Wow. It might make the baling a bit easier, but then again it might make it worse. It's motoring up this hill though. There is no stopping it. This has got so much torque. I quite like it. Oh, all connects up alright. Right, we'll head on to the next field and we'll see how well this does. Well, judging by how difficult it was to get up that hill, this is not much better. He just doesn't have the equipment he needs to do this kind of thing. If he had the right equipment, you know, he'd be able to do this himself. It's no wonder he doesn't want to do it. It's no wonder he's just buying bales. Right, let's let this unload. And then we'll carry on going. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Don't know how long this is going to take. Well, we're done. That was painful. Let's get this turned off. Oh god, I feel like I need some air defenders after all of that. Right, we've missed a few little bits, but honestly, he's getting more than what he wanted. So tough luck, because that, just trying to get that, is far too much hassle. So a few little bits we've missed. It doesn't matter. Now they have all rolled down the hill, as you can see. I wonder if just from here we can work out how many we actually managed to get in the end. So I count one in the distance there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's probably got 20 bales all in all, roughly. A bit better than his 4 or 5, that is for sure. So I feel good. I've helped an old man out. Hey, it might get me some brownie points with his granddaughter. Right, rather than leave it outside, I'm just going to park his baler inside of this shed. Let's just jump off and disconnect all of that. Brilliant. I don't know why he doesn't leave stuff inside. He's got so much storage space here. Absolute loads of it. Yeah, he leaves it all outside. Right. Oh, I nearly hit that wall. I forget how bad this turning circle is. Right, next thing's next. Is picking them up. Now I'm assuming that front loader, which doesn't look too bad, that looks quite new. I'm assuming that goes on the Ica, but I'm not sure. Does that have anywhere on it where it fits? Oh yeah, potentially there are brackets for it. I do hope so, because if it goes onto this, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So let's connect it all up. pull that in. Oh, the fuel is getting low. I do need to tell him that. Well, hopefully, it should have. It's only just come on, so it should have enough just to pick up these bales. I hope. Just connect this all up. Wow, I did not realise I had to bolt that attachment back onto the tractor. It's just there in the corner of the yard. So I've just done that quick anyway. Well, I say quick. It's just taken me an hour. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. It's getting cloudy. That clear day is going. It still seems sunny. It still feels warm. But this is the start of it. We're running out of time now. But anyway, let's just get this all connected up here. Hopefully. Brilliant. I managed to just get that pushed into place now. Right. I'm just going to see if I can drag. Although this does look quite heavy. See if I can just drag it a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh. Right, we will get this into the field. Now, what I was thinking was that little trailer there doesn't look very big at all. But we'll connect that to the other tractor and we'll leave that connected just so it's balanced a little bit. But we need to get on with this. You can definitely tell it's not so sunny now though. Let's just leave that there a moment. We'll run down. Get the other tractor connected up. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's just get that bale out in a minute. Yeah, we've definitely got more bales than what we can fit in that little shed. That is for sure. Okay. Let's get this started up. Sounds a bit rough when you first start it, but it runs pretty good actually. Apart from the turning circle, I really like this tractor. But the turning circle is awful. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to hold many bales, but it will certainly get a few of them. Come on, little tractor. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Right, so I reckon somewhere relatively flat. That will do. Right, we've got to get on this quick. Oh gosh, I'm a bit out of practice with one of these. Wow, I say out of practice, I've never really used one actually. The joystick's quite straightforward though. It's a bit like an Xbox game, it's a bit like playing like Farming Simulator or something like that. But anyway, let's just get that on. That will do. It's not the prettiest, but neither is Mr Trevaskis. Right, let's go. Okay, first load on. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get another one higher, but the front loader doesn't reach, so we're just going to have to do it with this small amount. Now I have got some straps here. Oh, I better hold that middle one in as well. Okay. It looks like if I raise the back attacher, undo the straps, these will just roll off of this trailer, so that's what we're going to go with. That will save a bit of time. Every time I look up, the weather is getting worse. I feel we are running out of time. Wow, that has taken me a heck of a long time, and it is now raining. Quite heavily raining actually. So we need to get this last load in. Just gonna, for now, just reverse it into there. Oh, this tractor really does not have a good turning circle. Okay, that will do. That will do. Kind of. So we'll just get this in out of the rain. Oh, it's awful now. I'm getting absolutely soaking. I've only got a t-shirt on. Right. We'll leave that there. Brilliant. We've done pretty good. He's not expecting this at all, is he? Look at that. I'm not the best stacker in the world. First time really I've used one of these kind of front loaders, but ooh, that weather, that sounds like thunder. We timed that quite well. I better follow health and safety and just lower this down. And I do need to remind him he needs to put fuel in that. But hey, good. Now, got a little flashlight on my keys. Let's get that out. It's always handy to have a little torch attached to your keys. And we'll just head on in. I'm going to run because it's pouring. And we'll just let him know that we are done. Oh, he's not looking out the window this time.
Oh, hello, my handsome.
Good evening. I won't stand and talk too much because this weather is awful, but I've done them. I've just brought them in. I got them all in just in time.
What do you mean you've only just got them all in? Goodness me, you've been out there bloody hours. It's only 5 or 6 bloody bales.
No, there's a few more bales than that. There was a few more. I told you there might be some extra.
No, don't be so bloody daft. Here, let me get my wellies on. We'll come round and have a look.
Yeah, no worries. I'll start walking because I don't want to get wet. Come on, it's pouring. I put them just inside of this kind of bunker here because I know you don't use it a great deal.
See, 5 bloody bales. How has it taken you so long?
No, look, there's more over here.
What the hell? Oh my god. How did you get that many bales out of that field?
Well, I didn't actually, if I'm honest with you. I cut the big one.
You cut that bloody big field as well?
Yeah, I did. You know, I thought I'm here to help you out. I'm here to do you a favour. It's a lot of money's worth there, okay? A lot of money's worth. This will save you some money and save you some effort. Just trying to do my bit, you know, as a bit of a thank you for letting me stay here for a little while.
Oh my Christ. I don't know what to say. Bloody Mrs Trevaskis needs to make you an extra big bloody pasty today.
Well, you know, I never say no to a pasty.
Well, how much do you want me to bloody pay you for all of this work?
No, I don't want you to pay me. Don't be so daft. And I told you, I'm just helping you out a little bit, that's all. You know, can't do an old man a favour once in a while. Grandad would have appreciated me helping you, so why not?
Oh my gosh, wow. I don't know what to say, my bird. I'm so bloody happy. This saves me so much stress, you know. Oh, thank you so much there, my bird. If there's anything you ever need from me, you make sure you tell me. I owe you a big bloody favour.
Well, there is one thing you can do for me.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Put in a good word with your granddaughter.
Ah, you bloody Penberthys.